Hi you guys, so I'm here with a super easy tutorial and it is called the Waterfall Braid tutorial. It's kind of a twist on your typical French braid, but it is super easy. If you guys can French braid your hair, you can totally do this. And this hairstyle is so fun and easy for summer or for fall or for any season that you want. It really doesn't take long at all, so let's just get started and move on to the tutorial. This tutorial is kind of like a half up, half down thingy. So you're going to want to split your hair in half because we are going to be doing it twice, one on the left and then one on the right. And all you're going to need for this is a small hair tie like this and a bunch of bobby pins. Any color that matches your hair color. I'll be starting on my left side, which is the right on the screen. And you are going to be separate your hair in the front like this. Almost as if you're going to be French braiding or braiding your hair around, sort of like in that boho-y looking way. And we're going to be doing a waterfall braid instead of a French braid, like that. So you're going to split your hair in 3, and then braid it like you normally would once, like this. So I have my hair braided as I normally would, just braiding it, not even French braiding. Then we're going to start French braiding it. So taking the piece that's over here near the rest of my hair, I'm going to be grabbing on some more hair from part of my head, and then we're going to be braiding that. Then with the piece that's over here, you're going to drop it and take another piece of hair. And that's sort of where the waterfall comes from, I guess the name. And then you're just going to repeat. So you're going to braid that piece, the new piece over, and then take some hair into the French braid. And the key to this is to braid it really tightly. So you have a piece of hair here, you're going to drop it, and you're going to take a new piece of hair. And then you're just going to braid. So you're going to keep on doing this till you reach the middle of the back of your head. When you reach about the back of your head like I did, I just like to braid my hair a few times normally, like this. Oh wow, a bird just fell out of a tree, just saying. Okay, and then what I do is I either take a hair tie or a clamp and then just tie it so it doesn't, so the braid doesn't fall out, I guess. And I just tie that wherever it's stopped. So I'm gonna give you guys an up-close look at this. It is hard to see on my black hair, but it's just a really pretty sort of French braid, but it has hairs that come down, so it's really easy, sort of, I don't know, it's just an easy hairstyle. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, but it looks like a French braid, but there are hairs that come down because you didn't use all the hairs. Start on this side. So I'm gonna explain it again just for you guys if you didn't get it the first time. Take about like a 1.5 or 2 inch piece of hair from the front of your head, and then you're going to want to separate that into 3 and then braid as you normally would. So take that piece over, and then this piece over, and then this piece over, and then you're going to braid it 4 times, so you're going to twist it 4 times. And then when you have this piece near the back, you're going to take this piece and a piece of hair like this, and this is called French braiding. So then you're going to French braid that over. And then when you have this piece, instead of braiding it over, you're going to leave it down and take a new piece of hair that's next to it. Then you are going to braid that piece over and then French braid the back piece again. And then drop the hair and take a new piece and flip it over. pieces of hair together and tie them in the back with a thin hair tie that I mentioned before, like this. Alright, and that is the completed hairstyle. It's sort of a twist on the French braid. It's a little less voluminous is how I would describe this braid. It's more flat to your head and it does leave hairs down. So you can braid your whole entire head as I just showed you and still have hairs that hang down. But if your braid is a little loose, just it's all up to you. Braid it extremely tightly if you want a really tight waterfall braid, but I don't like it really tight because I feel like it looks, this is sort of like a really easy look and I don't think a really uptight sort of braid really looks good with it. So I like to do the sort of looser braid, as you can tell, if you can see it even, like that. And if your hair needs a little bit of restructuring, you know it's going to fall out, like that piece right there, I'm going to take a few bobby pins, like this, and then you can just pin that down. You're going to want to pin it sort of this way, the way your braid goes, so it doesn't just stick out randomly, like randomly all around your head, because that's not going to look very nice. So yeah, this is the entire look. I will try to do a good 360 for you guys so you guys can see what the entire looks like. But this is a really easy hairstyle for summer. There's no heat involved. It can be used with any sort of hair type. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out my Twitter and my blog. Those links will be down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great day. Bye.